So you know what? I have this ability to go ahead and coach people within my industry and without my industry, and I have a history in working in clinical psych and being an attorney. But one of the things that I keep seeing more and more so now, becoming more evident anyways, is isolation and how it's intertwined with depression. I see people that are depressed, and once they become depressed, they obviously become isolated and they cut themselves off from other people. But more importantly, which is a lot more subtle and sneaks up on people, and I want you to pay particular attention to this, is that when you become isolated, you have a tendency to become more depressed. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people in my life that I wish they would isolate themselves from me because they pull on my shirt all day, and you know who those people are because you have them in your life. I'm not talking about those people. In fact, I think that those people probably need to spend at least a certain amount of time every day or every week being isolated through prayer or meditation or yoga or doing something where they're not connected with everybody else because they're refusing to look in. But for the rest of the people, it's this. You've been given talents, you've been given DNA, you've been given things that no one else has been given. It's not to hoard them to yourself, it's to go ahead and engage with other people. And if you engage with other people, you have this inner joy that just kind of comes through the surface because the fact is you're impacting those people in the ways that they probably need to be impacted. Inversely, you're being impacted too because they're sharing of themselves with you in whatever limited way they might be doing it. But I think isolation in and of itself, if you're not careful, can sneak up on you and they're going to cut you off. And when it cuts you off, that's when the depression comes in. So in a day where technology really is dictated to us through Facebook and Snapchat and texting and all those other and whatever else, a phone call is a great way to go ahead and engage with other people. But I'm going to challenge everybody else. I'm trying to do this myself. I'm trying to go ahead and visit one more person a week outside of the business world just to spend time and break bread with them, have an iced tea, a coffee, a beer, whatever it might be. I got to tell you, something really cool is happening coming in live every time you're interacting with someone else. They're happy to see you. They're like, where have you been? And you're happy to see them. But I think that the real battle here is against isolation. And if you get too isolated, I guarantee you, you're going to be depressed. But the coolest thing in the world is you can go ahead and become out of that. You can get out of that just by going ahead and becoming more engaged with other people. I heard one final story. I heard a news reporter this morning said they were talking about the best advice ever given to a parent. He said that his parent told him that if you want to be happy, decide to be happy and act like you're happy, and eventually you will be happy. Well, I kind of think the same thing too. If you want to be happy, one of the things you need to do is quit isolating yourself as it does sneak up on you and start engaging with more people. Have a great day.